What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Right behind me, as you guys can see, I have my 1985 Corvette. It needs some work to be done to it, as you can see. But overall it's mechanically sound. You know, it starts right up, runs great, shifts through the gears, transmission's great. This is going to be my build that I will be growing the channel on, and you know, you guys are going to be seeing kind of what this car turns into, and I'm really excited for the potential it has actually, and I have a lot of plans with what I'm going to do with it. So in this video, what we're going to do today is we're going to give it up a first start for spring. We're going to start it up for the first time this spring, and back it out of the garage, take it for a little drive, get some GoPro footage, point of view stuff for it. So the inside light switch of the car, guys, on the interior is missing the switch actually, and you know, that kind of causes it to misread and leave some lights on in the car if we keep the battery unhooked, or if we keep the battery hooked up. And what it'll do is it'll drain the battery completely out. So that's a part of the car that needs fixed, and you guys will see that in videos. And so, you know, in the meantime, just so the battery doesn't die out, we always just disconnect the negative terminal to the battery, you know, just so it doesn't use the electricity and that we don't have problems. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook the negative terminal back up, and then I'm going to hook the battery charger up to the car, and you know, just let it charge back up just in case it did lose any voltage to it. So yeah, and then while it's doing that, we're going to hop in the truck, we're going to get a gas can, and we're going to get some gas for the car and bring it back, and by that time it should be all charged up. Alright, yeah guys, so a little bit more backstory on the channel and like who I am and kind of like what's going on. So I am 19 years old, and as of right now I own a 2001 6-cylinder Mustang and a 1985 L98 Chevy Corvette. And my plans for the channel now, I've kind of, you know, figured out what I'm going to do with the channel is I'm going to sell the Mustang, and whatever money I get out of the Mustang, I've already sold my Chevy Blazer that I had, I'm going to be putting into the Corvette to get the Corvette all done and have a, you know, cool channel for the Corvette, as there's a cop passing by. But yeah, so a couple things that need done with the Corvette, guys, are number one, most importantly, as you guys can tell, is a paint job. You know, it's sanded down, you know, it needs some more sanding done to it and needs to be prepped for paint and stuff, but we do know a guy who you know, might give us an okay deal on a paint job for it. We're going to be painting it red, and we're going to have 2 white stripes going over the top of it. Second thing, in the back of the car there is a spoiler off of a 2002 Mustang actually that will fit the car perfectly with the curves and stuff, so we'll be putting that on. And now a third thing, guys, that needs to be done to the Corvette is an interior swap on it. So the carpeting in the car, it's been, you know, kind of sitting for a while, and you know, it's the interior on it's kind of sun faded. It's that like brown kind of beige 80s interior right now that comes factory with the car. And what I'm going to be looking to do is swap that to a black interior with black carpeting and stuff, and that'll be in another video too for, you know, installing that. And the fourth thing that needs done to the Corvette is the light switch that I mentioned earlier in the video, how the light switch is, you know, broken off and stuff, and you know, the dome lights will stay on and all that, drain the battery out. We got to get to the bottom of that, if it's a wiring issue or if, you know, if it just needs a new switch. So hopefully that's the case, because that'd be, you know, way easier than doing some wiring stuff. And yeah guys, and then after that it's just kind of customization and having fun with the car. So that's what this channel is going to be about, is I'm going to be going out fixing up my car. I'm going to be making vlogs, just, you know, driving around, having some fun, going to car shows, stuff like that. And yeah, hope you guys do enjoy, and if you guys want to, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos. Yeah guys, so I guess right now I want to put a little disclaimer in the video. I'm not mechanically experienced with cars. I am a car enthusiast. I love cars, and I know, you know, a lot about models and stuff, and you know, different motors, and you know, but actually working on cars, I'm still learning. I'm still in the process of learning. And now my 1985 Corvette was given to me actually by my grandpa, and he was, you know, he was a supervisor at General Motors for for a good amount of time, and you know, he knows a lot about cars. He's worked on cars his whole life basically, and he's gonna be kind of my you know, kind of my teacher, I guess, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna try and learn as much as I can from him, and he's gonna be helping me out a little bit too with you know, his knowledge aspect of vehicles in general, and helping out with repairs and helping out with connections and stuff like that. So I'm gonna shout out my grandpa right now. I'm not taking, you know, not trying to claim to know everything at all, but I am learning, and you know, hopefully you guys can learn with me too. If you know, some of the viewers that are watching my videos are, you know, maybe not as experienced with cars. So now, one thing that I'm pretty good at is video editing and, you know, camera angles. I got, you know, a handful of different cameras that I like, you know, playing around with, and this gives me, you know, I guess another way of kind of, you know, showing my interest in cars and filming and stuff like that, and you know, hopefully you guys enjoy it too. But yeah, guys, like I said, you know, we all got to start somewhere, and this is where I'm starting. So we're pulling up to the gas station now, so I'll catch you when I get back to the house. All right, guys, so we are back, and it looks like we did not spill any gas, so that is definitely a positive. All right, guys, so we got our funnel here that's working good, and we'll fill her up with some gas. Alright, and that looks like that's it. So take the funnel out, just set that over here with the empty gas can, and it should be ready to go. Another thing we have, I think that we have the emblems, like the little Corvette logo that goes there and on the front of the hood, but I'm not too sure. So yeah, guys, car should be ready to start up. I'm gonna unhook the battery now and hop in her and see what she's got. So yeah, guys, as you can see, it I love the digital dash from the 1980s, this kind of boxy style with the little switches. You can change all the you know, all the gauges on here, which is sweet. I'm sitting at 10.6 volts, which is a little bit low, but once I, you know, start it up, get it running, get the battery going again, you know, we shouldn't have a problem. And then I'll leave it on the charger too as well overnight, and I'll hopefully bring that back up to 12 or 13. And right here, guys, this is the switch that I told you was broken. Kind of leaves the interior lights on every now and then, but yeah. So now that the fuel pump's going a bit, we'll try and crank her over and see how this goes. Just like that. Look at that, guys. This car is a champ. This car is just, it's insane. As you can see, guys, right here, this is the carpeting that I said, you know, is a little bit sun faded. This is the spoiler that we're going to be hopping on the back too. It looks great with this car. And then the light switch there that I told you about. But yeah, it idles nice, starts right up, and I love this car. I just can't wait to get this car on the road and you know, get it going. This is sweet. This is so cool. But all right, guys, now that you're back on this camera, we're gonna back this car out and let it heat up a little bit, and we'll take it down the road. Alright Alright guys, we're back. It looks like it's up to about 182, 183, so that's perfect. We can take it down the road a little bit. And I have this camera too with me. I got the Canon with me, so we're gonna put that you know, alongside the road and maybe get a little flyby audio sound with the exhaust and stuff. So yeah, let's go. We'll step on it just a little bit. Let him go by. Put her in reverse. And we'll back up. Actually, right here would be a good place to put the camera. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Or no, we'll drive it down there. So. Now guys, I was barely touching the gas pedal doing that. That wasn't even, I don't even think that was half throttle, honestly. I was barely even into the gas pedal on it. So we'll slow down here. Actually, we'll pull up a little more, just away from the driveways and stuff. And we'll set the camera down and get an exhaust sound out of it. All right, hit record. We're good. All right, here we go. All right, ready guys? We're punching it. Woohoo! Oh man, this car is fun, guys. I mean, I think it's around 300 horsepower. You know, which, you know, back in the 80s, you know, 200 to 300 horsepower, you know, 400 horsepower was like barely even heard of. It was that was crazy back in the 80s. So you know, you could only imagine, like, this was an absolute monster back then. But now we'll go back and pick up the camera here. Yeah, we'll do a flyby. That's all right. We'll get going a bit. There's the camera. Woo! There we go. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go, dude. This car is so sweet. I love this thing. All right, now I think we've made enough noise, so we'll go back, grab the camera, and take this back to the garage and finish up the video. Alright guys, so I hope you guys did enjoy this video, guys. This is just the first time this Corvette's ever on the channel, and actually this channel is going to be based off of this Corvette, so you know, us putting the work into it that I mentioned and everything. So if you guys are interested in following along with the Corvette, or you know, if you know this is the first video you guys are seeing on the channel, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'll help me out a lot, and you know, you guys can see some awesome content. I promise you I'll be bringing the best that I can too. So yeah guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. See you guys in the next video.